As we get closer to the midterm elections, 13 on Your Side is sitting down with candidates for office to help inform you, the voter, about the choices and where those candidates stand.
13 on Your Side political reporter Josh Albertus joins us now after hearing from one of the Democratic candidates for U.S. Senate. Josh.
Yeah, guys, the Democratic primary for our open U.S. Senate seat, a key target for both major parties, has been especially active, with 3 major candidates vying for that nomination. I sat down this weekend with Dr. Abdul El-Sayed, who many have seen as running in the more progressive lane of the party. We talked about his race and messages to voters.
I'm Abdul El-Sayed. I am running for U.S. Senate.
Who is Dr. Abdul El-Sayed?
I don't label myself. I more think of myself as somebody who's trying to unlock a system for people who've been locked out of their politics for a very long time.
If it's not a name one's heard in the last few months, it may be familiar from back in 2018.
I said something at the time in 2018 I think folks weren't quite ready to hear, which is that Donald Trump is not himself the disease of our politics. He's the worst symptom of the disease.
A disease that the former Wayne County health official argues puts special interests ahead of everyday people and has gotten worse. Now, 8 years after El-Sayed's run for governor, he's running for Michigan's open U.S. Senate seat to, in his view, help cure it.
I think the message that I ran on in 2018 is even more salient now.
He sat down with 13 on Your Side, talking some of the big topics for West Michigan. Things like data centers, agriculture, and affordable housing.
We need a massive federal housing bill. That bill will do a couple of things both on the supply side and the demand side. On the supply side, it would invest in building affordable housing all over our country, and it would address a lot of the zoning and licensing challenges that get in the way, especially for affordable housing projects that never actually get greenlit. I believe in down payment assistance, just like I believe in investing in building housing stock for the 21st century.
It's been a heated Democratic primary, often featuring controversy and criticism. El-Sayed facing his own after rallying earlier this year with streamer and political commentator Hassan Piker, who's faced repeated pushback for past comments many have deemed anti-Semitic. Following the larger responses to their partnership, we asked El-Sayed whether he stood by the decision to campaign together.
You and I are having this conversation not because I underwrite everything you've ever said, but because it's important for me to get my message out to folks who might be listening. Now, Hassan Piker has a huge platform. He talks to 3 million people at a time. Those folks, many of them, feel locked out of our politics, and they don't see a pathway forward back into politics. So yeah, I'm gonna have a conversation with anyone and everyone who I can to get them access back into our politics and show them a pathway that is consistent with their beliefs about what we can do to actually change our public policy for the better.
As you heard, there are a lot more to that conversation. We'll have more on our website, 13onyourside.com, as 13 continues talking with more candidates as we get closer to Election Day.